Okay everyone, this morning what we're going to do is show you how you make your initial zero. And we're assuming you've already taken your shot at your target, so you have a bullet point to move it to. You're going to begin by pressing the button on the center of the controller. Hold it down till the menu comes up. We need to navigate over to menu 2. Center press the button and then drop down, rotate the wheel down to the crosshairs. And I have got a 100-yard zero in here, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to delete it. I'm going to move over to the X, and now we're starting from fresh. We have no zero. We're going to short press the controller button, and we're going to rotate to 100 because that's where our target is, at 100 yards. We're going to long press, and that takes us to our XY coordinates. Now we're going to move the crosshairs down by rotating the controller wheel, and then we're going to move it across. And to do that, to switch to the X-axis, you press the button in the center of the controller wheel. And now rotate the controller wheel to where your bullet impact is, while still holding your initial crosshairs on the bullseye. And you're going to center press again, long press on the controller button, and that has saved our axis. Okay, now we're going to take a shot. We've taken the shot, but the bullet still isn't where we want it to be. So we're going to go back into our menu, and we're going to move back over to menu 2, down to the crosshairs. We're going to center press. We're going to center press again, and now we're going to long press. And now that's gotten us back into where we can change these coordinates to adjust where the bullet struck on the second shot. Still a little low, a little bit to the left, or right rather, and then we're going to long press and save it. And that's it. So we've showed you how to delete a zero you had, and we showed you how to make the initial shot and make the adjustment for the second shot. Okay, now we're going to talk a little bit about how to add a 200-yard zero to the same profile that you just worked on with the 100-yard zero. We're going to long press on the controller button and get us into the menu. We're going to navigate back to our crosshairs, and we're going to drop down. See the dashes? We're going to rotate the controller wheel to get us to that, and we're going to short press. Now here we're going to enter in 200. And we're assuming you've already taken a shot at the 200-yard target. Long press, and takes you to the crosshairs. And you're going to repeat this process of moving the red X to your bullet strike just like we did in the 100-yard zero. But we're going to move this and save it and get back. I want to get out of this. One press. One press. Okay. And that's it. Alright, so we've gone through the zeroing process, and we have two zeros stored, 100 and 200-yard range. And what I'm going to show you now is how to switch on the fly your 100 zero selected, and if you look down in the lower left corner, you'll see where it says A 100. A meaning profile A, and 100 meaning 100 yards. I want to now switch to the 200 yard because of the area I'm in. I'm liable to have to take a 200 yard shot. I'm going to press the center controller until I cycle through to where I see the A100, and I'm going to rotate the knob to the 200 and press. And now if you look down in the lower left hand corner, you will see that we have the A200 set up. So that's how to switch between the 100 and 200, or any yardages that you happen to have saved. You can save up to 5 for each profile. So rifle A, it's called rifle A, profile A, and you can save up to 5 different yardages, yardage zeros per profile. So there you go.